Hello, mic testing. Okay. All right, shall we start now? So, yes. Okay. All right, so okay. So this is our first position here, and in this position, black to play first. Okay. So in this position, what we have? We have this rook, bishop pair, queen, and around six pawn. In white side, we have two rooks, this knight, and bishop pair. Also, we have this queen. Okay, so what we have in this position, first of all, okay, so we have this bishop in this diagonal which is targeting h2 square. Second, if queen can come in this h2 square, so it will be checkmate. This is first idea, but okay, so we also try. Okay, so we have also this square which is a g2, and can we add one more attacker? So using this bishop on b7, so we can try for this attack, which make us to make this checkmate. All right, so we can do that. Yeah, first is this idea. Okay, so our next idea could be like capture this pawn by queen, and then if this king capture, then we can go for this check, and this king will run away, and after that we don't have any other checks, possibly by this bishop, and which is not good. Okay, so we can go with this bishop b7, try for this checkmate from queen. In that case, how can white defend this? So possibly by this rook on g1. Okay, so in that case we can win this rook, or any other checkmate idea. Possibly. Yeah, we have several things, so we can capture this rook, and yes, that is the idea, I guess. Go with this bishop to b7. Okay, so now this pawn is there, we can capture that pawn. All right, so yes, so we can try this first, then queen come. Okay, we can capture queen and then this bishop. Yeah, we can capture queen, and then for this bishop by king or rook. Okay, so next one. So black to play first. In this position we have two rooks and this bishop pair, one knight and queen, and also two rooks, two bishop on white side and two rooks. Also this is pinning this knight, so we can't move knight, but also we are targeting this, white is targeting this bishop, which is possibly we can play bishop, but we can see more possible move first. So possibility in this position, if there are any check, so possible check is queen to h2, check which is easily uh, captured by king, so which is not a possibility in this position. Maybe we try for some piece winning ideas. So this is pin by this rook. So this is our first idea. And then we can try to win this one. Hmm. Yeah, we can win this one like bishop to. Okay, bishop to e6 is the possibility first. And how can white defend this? How can white defend this? So I think, yeah, we can go with this bishop to e6. All right, so we can win queen, and then bishop capture, or maybe bishop rook capture. Then yeah, if a bishop capture, then we have this king capture or rook capture, and then this rook will capture there. Okay, next one. So in this position, white to play first, and white has this rook and this pawn. In black side, we have this rook and two pawn. Now, what we have in this position first, this pawn is going to promote in a8 square, and yes, so king can come to, if we push simply this pawn, so king will come to this b6 square and then b7 and simply capture this pawn, but we can defend it by this rook on e2 after that. Then simply this pawn is there, which is also not a good idea. Yeah, so also black has this check. So if we go with this, let's say pawn to a7, then king will move, or possibly this rook is can go or to this d8 to defend this one. Hmm. Yeah, in that case we can capture this pawn by rook. Okay, all right, so we can do that. Yeah, we can try with this first, a7. Then let's say king move and rook move, two possible choice. So king move, let's say b6. Then we can go with this rook on a2. Try for this promotion. Then maybe pawn push here on a2, d2. Then then we can push that pawn, make queen there, and if pawn push again, then we can try for checks, let's say by this and this. Yeah, we can go with this first. So rook come here on d8, then in that case we can win this pawn, capture this. Okay, so which is possible, but we can go for this first, rook to a2, or we can try with this check. Okay, so we can go with this. That is the idea. First go there and try for this rook shield to promote this pawn. Okay, next one. Okay, so white to play first, and also black is going to promote his pawn on d1 square. So what can we do in this position? We can capture this pawn by king directly, and after that maybe this king will come here, or try for this pawn. So yeah, we can capture this now. So possibility to capture this pawn. So black king can come on f5. For that we can simply play this, but then this is possibility. Okay, to stop this king to f5, we can play g4, so that king can move on g5 to go for h4 square, or possibly this square. So okay, so we can go with this idea. How much step require? 1 2 3 4 step, and this king has 1 2 step, and then 3 and 4. We capture this and we can promote this one, so we can win after that. So if we go this, let's say king move here, king to e3, king move here, and then we can save this pawn. Okay, so king go back, let's say we go here. Yeah, we can move this king first. King to e3. Alright, so or maybe king to d3. What is the idea? Okay, so alright, so we can if king come here, we can go there, but yeah, we can simply go here, right? 1 2 3. No, so this one, the idea g4. Okay, so we stop this one, and that is king e3. I was thinking what was the problem with that. If king is there, let's say king come here, if I go with this, then simply king come, and if I go here, then push. If I go with this check, king will come. Okay, so I will lose one pawn after that. Okay, so I am losing pawn in that case. So if I go with this directly, then there is chance to push this one, and I can defend this. Okay, so yeah, that is the idea. Okay, go for next. Okay, so this position where white to play first, and we have two rooks, bishop and queen, and around 4 pawns. In black side we have two rooks, two minor piece, bishop and knight, and one queen. Okay, so yeah, in this position we have this rook and queen battery, so in which we can directly attack this square, but this is defended by this queen on b7. All right, so also we have this one, this rook in b1, which is also targeting this b6 square to deflect this queen from this square. So let's say we capture this on b6. In that case, if queen capture b6, then we can go with this queen to b8 check, and king will move, let's say, on c7. Okay, so in that case we can go for rook to a7 check. uh yeah, in that case queen will capture and we will capture by queen, and we are losing two rook for one queen. So okay, so I think that is okay for black. hmm we have this bishop also, so okay, so let's say we go with this rook capture b6 queen capture. We can go with this queen here on a8 check if king come. All right, so if king come to c7, then we can go with this bishop on a5. Okay, so we can have this check with rook on e1. We can capture that, queen capture bishop. We have, all right, so yeah, still we have rook after that, which is much more good for white. So we can try with this rook capture b6, and then we can go with this queen to e8 check, and then we can try this bishop on e5. Okay, so after that, if queen capture, we have this queen capture, and also rook is there, which is I think good for black here. Yeah, also we have this check also here to win some material, possibly. Yeah. Okay, so next one. So in this position, white to play first, and white has rook, queen, and knight. In black side, we have rook, bishop, and queen, and around 7 pawn. And in white side, we have around 6 pawn. Okay, so what we can see in this position, first this black queen is here on h4. Uh, Maybe targeting this square, let's say, from bishop, and nothing else after that. Maybe capture this and then win one pawn. Okay, so from white side, what we can do? Okay, so is there any check first? So from queen we have this check on f7, queen takes f7, uh, which is simply this black can capture that queen on f7 with rook, which is not good for white. Okay, definitely, because after that uh, black has queen and rook and bishop. But is there any other way? Let's say queen to h7, which is simple sacrifice queen without winning any material or advantage. Also this is not good. Okay, so any other ideas? So idea could be something like targeting this square f8 square, because we have this queen and rook battery on this file. And if we go with this a knight to e6, which is like we are going to sacrifice our knight, but also it is this pawn capture will open this file, which is first idea here in this position. And if it is not, let's say pawn doesn't capture that e6 square, so in that case, um, if any let's say queen capture or maybe some other random move, so we can try for let's say random move, let's say something a pawn push, let's say this pawn push, so we can simply capture this one, this rook also. Okay, so we can try with this. Any other option in this position? Yeah, we look good with this, or knight to e6. Now this move is interesting because it is attacking our queen. Okay, in that case, yeah, in that case we can, if we capture this pawn, still this pawn capture is there, so we can try for this check, king move, let's say here. No, we capture this. Okay, so now what is the idea? If we capture with queen, let's say, then what is the possibility? We this pawn will capture that first. Okay, then we try for this rook capture, and king will move here on h7. Okay, if we sacrifice our rook, in that case we can't go with this. Okay, so we can, we so all right, so we can go back, let's say here on with queen, because after capture, this capture, rook capture, king move, we have this check. After that, if king move, then we can try for draw, but we, yeah, we can go simply with this queen to f3. All right, so now we can win this rook. Okay, next one. Okay, so in this position you can see white to play first, and white has two rooks, and we have, okay, so we have also bishop pair and this knight on, and queen also. So in black side we have this two rooks and queen, bishop and two knight, and around six pawn, and in white side we have also five pawns. So okay, so this is the position. Now you can see in this position, first of all, this knight jump here, targeting this these rook. Also, what we have this interesting position where this black queen is targeting in this diagonal. Also, this knight is going to target this square on f2 to give it check. And also, if king move and then try for some discover attack to win some, yeah, he maybe here, let's say check, and after, yeah, maybe probably not here, let's say go for queen, discover check. So possibly, if we simply capture this knight, then simply black can play this knight to f2 check, and king g1, then again this discover attack, knight to f4, and knight to e4 after that. And then yeah, if again king to h1, so simply capture this and give it check, we will lose our queen. So we can capture this queen to g4. Also we can lose something like this rook we can lose. So we can try for this checkmate idea, pawn push, we can win this rook. Yeah, we can try for this, capture this knight. Okay, so which is not good. Or we can go with this bishop here. No. Okay, so we can see what is happening in this position. So this square is there, so we can defend it by this rook, which is our first idea, by rook. Or we can go with this rook on f1. Okay, so we can capture this knight. So if this happen, then this knight will come to this place, so simply we can go with this bishop here. That is the idea, I guess. So if knight jump here, so we have this bishop. If knight capture, we can capture this one. Okay, so next one. So alright, in this position, white to play first, and white has around 5 pawns and black has around 5 pawns. So also you can see here in this position, this pawn is almost nearby its promotion square, but uh, we can try to remove this pawn, but our king can't go from these square. Also it can capture this pawn and then go for round here. Okay, so what is in this position? Hmm, we can try this e4, and if any pawn push we can capture that, or here is also a pawn push, like say we can capture pawn push, capture, and yes, so that is the idea. So if we go with this e4, let's say e4, then in this pawn push we can capture that, or probably we can go with this check first. Okay, so yeah, that is the idea. So if we directly go with this, then king can come here, so we can't defend on both pawn. Okay, so that is the idea. All right, so this is the position where white to play first, and white has two rooks and bishop here. In black side we have also two rooks and two knights. Okay, so now what is the idea in this position? First of all, yes, we have yeah, this capture is not working, I guess. Is it? Or hmm. Okay, so we can capture with this bishop on h6. If pawn capture, then we can try with this queen to h4, going for this capture. Hmm. Okay, so we can try also this rook capture on f7 to targeting by this queen checkmate. If rook capture, we can capture with bishop, and then simply this knight can come here in that case. Which is not good after that. If we simply push this pawn and let's say this pawn push. Okay, so we have these ideas. So also we can consider this jack. So knight jump is also possible to forking these two one. So which is looks not good. So uh, we can capture this one, but after rook capture, bishop capture, knight capture on e5, forking this, so we can defend that. So simply knight capture, again queen capture, then we don't have anything after that. So we can go with this capture, pawn capture. We can try this one. So king will come to here, then check, king go here, or we can try with this rook. Okay, yeah, we can go with this bishop capture, let's say here. Then after that queen to h5, which is first possibility. Or we simply can go with this rook here. Then king will move. We can go with this check. Yeah, so rook can come here. Rook to f6. Okay, so then we can win queen. Okay, so next one. So in this position you can see white to play first and white has 2 pawn. Okay, so and black has also 2 pawns, so black is much faster, but this diagonal is there, in which our king can come, white king, so king can come into this square, and yeah, if king move then we will push our pawn, and then king can come here, we will push our pawn again, then pawn push, we can push our pawn again, pawn push, we can go with this. Okay, so first of all this king can come here on f3, pawn push, we can push our king also on e2, then king move, we can come here on d1 to sit on this one c1 square. Alright, so in this position black to play first, and what we have, black has two rooks. Okay, so two rooks, bishop pair, queen, and this knight here. Also we have these pawns which is placed in rank 3 and 4, which is also very powerful. Okay, so in white side we have two rooks, bishop pair, and two knight and one queen. Okay, so okay, so we can see in this position what we can do. Let me see first for some checks. So queen capture on h4, which is our first check. Okay, so is there any other check? So no, I think so if we capture queen, so pawn will capture. After that, after that we have this bishop check. Okay, so king will move here, let's say king will move there, then we can go with this check, and king can come here and here also. If king is there, hmm, okay, so okay, so this is also not good. uh okay, we can capture this, let's say we can capture this knight. If pawn capture, we will capture with queen, then rook capture, bishop capture, rook can go here, okay, so Hmm. If we capture this, so in that case, if pawn capture, we can go for this rook capture, then queen capture. Hmm. Yeah, so not looks good again. If we directly go with this capture, let's say knight capture this. Okay, so in that case, king will capture. Then, then we, yeah, we can go with this queen check. Okay, king move. We can enter here. Yeah, it's looks like that, sacrificing that. But if we capture this, so rook can capture. We can capture with bishop, and then if king capture, so we can try with that. So maybe this is the idea. So is there any other one? Let's say go with this. Okay, so which is not possible. We can try this. Okay. Okay, so now we can go with this check. Go with this check. And we can capture this knight. Also we can go with this uh, g2 check. If king can't move, yeah, king can move here. In that case we have this check. Okay, so which is looks good. Okay, so this is checkmate. Queen sacrifice is there, so I think there is something, but yeah. Next one. Okay, so in this position white to play first, and white has rook and two pawns. Okay, and this black has also three pawns and this rook. So this is quite interesting. So here, yeah, so this is the idea where you can win rook because we want to, yeah, so we want that, so this black rook can take this one, so which is like a trap. After rook to h8, if king move to g7 to attack this rook, we simply can push this pawn, and after rook capture we can win rook. So possibly this is the idea. So rook to h8, and yeah, rook is going for this checkmate. Hmm. In that case we have to capture this pawn. First we can go with this check. We can go with this capture first. All right. Yeah, so that is the idea, I think, in this position. So all right, so in this position black to play first. So black has this rook and bishop, and white has also rook and bishop. Black has 4 pawns and white has also 5 pawns. Now you can see black has this bishop, okay, and also this rook, which is um So okay, so we can we try something, mm, winning anything? So let's say we can win several pawns. Let's say this pawn, and we can go with jack. So there are so many ideas. First, if we go with this jack, let's say, then king can come. We can go with this jack, or what we can try. We can try for our pawn promotion. Hmm. Yeah, we can try for our pawn promotion first. So is there any counter attack? So this one first we can capture with bishop. Yeah, we can go with this, and yeah, we can win rook going with this check, and then win this rook. Okay, so last one. Alright, so black to play first, and in this position black has 3 pawn and white has 3 pawns. So you can see in this position these pawns are covering this square. Also this is a barrier for white king, which could be broken by this pawn push, and also white is going to promote using these 2 pawn. If one pawn push we have to capture, then simply white can come with this pawn promotion on f8. So in that case, we can try with this king on d7 to protect these square, or we simply can go with this jack. So king move, let's say, then we can try with this king can come. Let's say we try with this king to d7, king will come here, and we can go with this a5 pawn. In that case, if pawn push check, we capture this, give a check, king will move, and we can forward here. So king d7 looks good in this position, or we can try with this check. So check is possible. After this we don't have this a5 attack to break this pawn. Maybe d7 looks good. If king move to here, then we try with this. Yeah, king d7. Okay, so then we try with this a5 and capture. We can capture this. Yeah, that is the idea in this position. Okay, that's all today. Thank you.